Hey you guys, your girl Beauty with Mika, and really, the neighbor's dog, really. Y'all hear that? Now he been quiet all this time, but as soon as I turn on the camera, he wanna go in. I think it's a she though, but it could be a he. Hey you guys, it's your girl Beauty with Mika. So I am here to record my July favorites. July was actually fun, you guys. We were able to spend time with family on 4th of July. The twins have been in school officially 1 month by the time you guys see this video. We put them back in school. Their school is COVID safe, so they have been loving it. They've gotten their routine. Everyone is doing good. So everything's been doing good. By the time you guys see this video, I will have probably made it live, my life chit chat update of what's been going on during all of this craziness that we all are dealing with. I hope you guys are still staying safe, but I wanted to bring you guys something fun and exciting and still new, because you guys still like a lot of the OG videos and I like to keep that. So whatever you guys love, I'm gonna give it to you. Welcome to all my new subscribers. So the first things we're gonna start off with is the first thing that you guys have probably never ever heard me talk about is hygiene. I recently purchased a new Sonicare toothbrush. We use the Philips Sonicare toothbrushes in our house, and my husband usually is the one buying my Sonicare toothbrushes. He was like, we need a new toothbrush. It's time to get new toothbrushes. And we purchase our Sonicares every 3 to 4 years. Not that they've run out, but because it's maybe just time. We get our brush heads from Costco. So you could get like, I think we get like 10 in a pack for less than about $50. Plus he always has a coupon. So he usually is the one buying these. But the reason I'm talking to you guys about it is I decided this time, I was like, I don't want no boy color. I want a colored toothbrush, and this time I'm buying the toothbrushes, because normally he spends about over $100 for our toothbrushes, to be honest. And I still wanted the Sonicare brand. I love it. Our dentist recommends it, so I recently purchased this one from Target, and this one has 2 speeds. I do like with this new upgrade that we have is that it pulsates, so it reminds you to change out, not to change out, but to brush your teeth, like to move your toothbrush if you're brushing too long just in a certain area. And this one was only $35 at Target, and I got a $5 off coupon. So you guys know I did 2 separate order pickups, so I only spent 60 bucks for our toothbrush, and it has a slimmer felt, a slimmer head to it, so I did like that. So I got black, I got the teal, he got black. And it was funny because he actually was like, oh, I want black. Oh, you feel like you got an option now because I'm paying for it. But I do like this, so if you're definitely interested, one of the things that I do like is that it does decrease any of our deep cleaning. So because we started really using this for the past few years, we only get deep cleanings about once a year. So if you're ever interested in a toothbrush, Sonicare, and I'll post the link down below. Something else body care wise that I have been loving is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream. I purchased mine at Walmart. Walmart has been cheaper than Target and Ulta. So I recently purchased this. It's great for sensitive dry skin, but I've been using it on me because, you guys, when I get out the shower, I just want something that's gonna absorb into my skin. I don't want to have to be rubbing, and this absorbs into the skin. I really do like this. It sits on my counter. My husband's been using it. We've been lathering the twins down with it. So I really do like this. It says that it's great for sensitive and dry skin. I think all of us do have dry skin, but I like to just have something that's just gonna absorb into the skin, make it quick, it don't stick, nothing. So this has been a favorite. Now onto some skincare. I have been loving this Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanse. It is a glass bottle, but I love the smell. It's weird because it has that green tea, like that vegetable smell. It is so good. It's just, you only need 1 pump of this. Make sure you don't get any of your eyes, because lesson learned. But I really do like this, and it's weird because when I use it, I like the smell of it than what it just does. Like, I know it's doing good for my skin, but I like the smell. It's kind of like a refreshing spell, especially if you wash your face late at night. This gonna wake you up. But I really do like this. I will say be cautious because it does have a glass, it's glass, so it's not plastic. But it's crazy. Maybe once I get to the end of this, I'm gonna see if I just want to repurchase this again. But so far so good. This has really been good, and you guys know I purchased this because more so the hype of it, and the hype still remains. Now, another thing that I have been using, and I use this about once or twice a week, is the Dermalogica Daily Exfoliant. I like this because it's not too gritty on the face. It's not too harsh on your face. A lot of times I have used exfoliants and my skin really feels irritated in the end, and I know that means it's too harsh. But you can take a little bit of this powder, you can mix it in with your cleanser or just by itself, and I put a little bit of water to get a little bit of a cake feel. Rub it on my face and it comes off completely, like no residue or anything. I like that you're able to control how often you're able to use this, and because it doesn't have a scent, it smells just like clean soap. And I know it says doesn't have a scent, but this is like clean soap. Dermalogica hands down has probably been one of my #1 brands for 2020 that I love and I invest in. So I will say, if you can get your hands on this, try it in the travel size, because you guys know I'm all about the travel size before you invest in the full size. So yeah, this has been really good. I do like this. Now let's go into a fragrance. This fragrance is the Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom Cologne. I purchased this one during the last Sephora sale in the fall, and it was $70. This, I'm already gonna tell you now, I'm purchasing the full size. It's $140, but I'm gonna get it during the Sephora sale in the fall, and that is gonna be the only fragrance I'm buying, because I still have a lot up there. But this one is so addictive. That Jo Malone line is expensive as H, but it's really good. It lasts long on your skin. I like the sleekness to the bottle. This is just the smaller size that I purchased because I was like, let me try it out, let me see if I'm really gonna like it. I do want to get a Jo Malone candle in this scent. I went to their website and they sell it for $67, but you guys know me in sales, best time to purchase anything. But this has been my go-to for so far for the month. Now let's go on to some lip products. So one of the things, so let's see, let's start off with this. This is the Artist Couture lip gloss in Uncensored 2.0. This sucker always sells out. When Sephora stores opened back in LA, I went and purchased another one because I was like, this is like, I think it's like $18 or $28, and you guys see me haul this. And Dre Renee has talked about this on her channel, and I could see what the hype is about. I do like to apply this with a brown lip liner, and it's so good. Now, another lip gloss that I have purchased over and over again is the Pat McGrath Bronze Temptation Gloss. This is the mini size. I do have the full size. I will say get the minis because you get this one and 2 other shades for $25. The full size is about $36, but this is also a staple go-to. I've been using this shade or repurchasing this shade since last year. And the oldie but goodie is the Kat Von D Sanctuary Lips Gloss Lip Matte Lipstick. I have it on right now. I love to top this on bold lipsticks that are just, it's maybe not the right time to wear that boldness. And if you want something to settle it down, I put a little bit of this on and it balances out, girl. This is like in my everyday makeup bag when I'm going to work. Now, let's go on to some brows. So I have recently, I'm gonna put this up. I've recently been loving the Anastasia Pro Pencil in base number 3. Now, I have recorded this look and I'll show you guys. And also in my chit chat, get ready with me, I showed you guys a trick that I've been using. Kyra Knox talked about this if you guys are not following her. And when I tell you guys, this just does enough. Like, that's all you need for your brows. Instead of doing the concealer method, however you prefer, I like this because it just gives a little bit of highlight under your brow. So good. I love it. I love it. So I just been using this and I've been addicted. I have been stopped using like shimmer shadows, and I'm like, okay, draw it out, blend, boop, there you go. And this is great if you just want a quick go-to and all you want to just do brows and mascara because you're wearing a mask all the time. Now let's go on to a lip product. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in vanilla. I hope they come out with a more flavors in this. It doesn't really taste like vanilla, but this is addictive. I had to put it beside the Bite Beauty and the Laneige, and when I tell you guys, like, look, it's vegan, but look how much have I been using. So for the price, I think this is even cheaper than the Bite Beauty line. I will be definitely getting my hands on some more of this because it's really good. I have been loving this. No issues, no complaints. I feel like this is just, it just does enough and it's not too tacky or anything. Okay, now onto a primer. Some of this stuff has been coming from Shop My Stash June. So this primer, I wanted to try it out and I put it in my Shop My Stash and I understand why I like it. And I was a little skeptical because it's a creamy primer. This is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Blurring Primer. It's silicone free, but this is really good. Now, I was a little leery because I was like, you are a cream product. How you gonna make it work? You only need a little bit of this. You apply it in those areas where you have your pores, and girl, it blurs them out, like smooth, blur out, good. And I was a little shocked because me and cream like blurring primers, I'm like, no. And it said it was silicone. So when I was thinking silicone, I was thinking of that white, you know, texture in a where it rolls up primer. No, this is cream, but it's really good in that manner. This is the travel size. I am doing travel size for a lot of different things right now, and this is one of them, and I like it, and I could travel with it. So I do plan to pack this with me when I go on my trip this month, and you guys will see that. So this is really, really, like, girl, I don't regret when I buy these travel sizes because I end up liking them. Now, a blush that I've been loving, and I do, by the time you guys see this, I have changed it out. This is the Milani Spice Rose blush, and girl, I am wearing it now. See how it just fits with whatever look you're going for. It has this coppery tone in it that I just love, love, love. I have picked mine up at Target, and it's just, it gives you that softness to look that you want. Milani, when they come out with these rose blushes, I love them. I never have a regret for them. So yeah, I had to hide this. Now, two other blushes that I've been loving, and I need to hide these two, this is the Sephora Trio Face Palettes. This is Dare, and this is Empower. And I think these are like $14 at Sephora, but I really do like these two. These are great for travel purposes. These are great for any time, on the go. And these are the only two that I purchased that were more like women of color. So if you definitely want to try these, get your hands on these. I have been using these for months and loving them and no regrets. The highlighters in here are good. The blushes are good. You can pretty much combo all of them together and they're good. Now let's go on to another primer. I am going to end up purchasing the full size of this, but thanks to eBay, I was able to punch in codes and get this Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas in these little deluxe sizes. And that's what they look. So that's what they look like. Girl, I like the liquid better than the solid. For real, for real. Like, the liquid is better than the solid, and this is good. This is really good, but I'm gonna wait for a sale. I think I have like 3 or 4 of these, so I'm not mad because it's gonna get me through to the sale to purchase the full size. But this, the liquid is way better than the solid. If there's ever a code and you see it in Ebates, my link is down below. Definitely make sure you're using your Ebates, which is now Rakuten, and get this, because this is the best way to try it out to see if you're gonna like it. And I'm gonna tell you, I like this. I like this a lot. Now onto some concealers, and then we're almost done. You guys know I have been talking about the Kevyn Aucoin concealers. These are part of my staples. They're pretty much gonna remain in my drawer. I do need to hide them. One of the shades that I added was SX14. And this is more of a color correcting shade. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been wearing makeup as much, but when I do apply this, it's good. It's really, really good. It's great as a color corrector, and it's also great as a concealer depending on your undertones. And then SX15. You guys know I've been using SX15 for months since I purchased it. So I pretty much combine these two. So what I'll do is I'll layer these two, put on my concealer that I'm wearing, and blend it all out, and it looks so freaking good. It just gives like that smooth finish, flawless look. So good, so good. Okay, so on to foundation. I'm wearing it right now. I don't need to say this will be a repurchase. And it was so crazy because I didn't like this foundation at first, and you guys have heard me over and over and over say I love this foundation. This is like my summer foundation, like that one foundation that I know. I usually do mattes all the time, but when I tell you guys, I will pull this bad boy out anytime, no matter what season, and it still looks good. It looks good no matter when I'm wearing it. This is the NARS Natural Radiant in New Caledonia. hands down a repurchase. I'm using this for the summer. I think I'm pretty much down to here on it, but when I tell you guys, bomb.com, no regrets. I end up not liking it the first time, gave it a try, have found what worked as far as primer and everything, and girl, I love this foundation. Now onto some palettes, and you guys have helped me so much, including palettes in my Shop My Stash. So I thank you guys a lot, because now I'm really finding what I love and what brands I will repurchase, and Natasha Denona is one of them. So in my Shop My Stash, I was using the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, and I'll show you guys what it looks like if you haven't seen it already. So this is Sunrise palette, and then I was using also the Safari palette. Now Safari, I gotta still play with this one. This one is a little bit different for me. So this is what Safari looks like. And then also you guys have asked me, and I use the Juvias Fumi times Juvias palette. This is what that palette looks like. And when I tell you guys, I have been loving all three of these palettes for the month of July. Like I would literally open my everyday makeup drawer and be like, which one am I gonna use? Like, which one? Because I love them all. I was able to mix and match all three of them together. I was able to use the Safari by itself and then go over to Sunrise. Yeah, Sunrise. I was able to go to Sunrise by itself, and then Fumi just went in there with all of them. And actually with Fumi, I was able to use with Safari together. So this was like a great combo. So Natasha Denona, hands down, you guys know I will continue to repurchase. Juvias, out of everything that's going on with Juvias, I gotta be honest, Juvias quality of their palettes are bomb. So quality, consistency, all has been good. So I will continue to purchase the Juvias palettes. I did purchase their lipsticks, so I will be posting swatches on my IG stories for that. That is it for this favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Stay blessed. Bye.